fix my dick real good. I have lots of stuff to talk about anyways. You good?
Sure.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 33 of the podcast. Another Panic-Mania, cast of the Panics.
That's a good number.
Why?
It's high.
It's 2 3s. 2.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Anyways, a lot of stuff has happened to me this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got Dylan seen it. He crashed into it and he came here, my scooter.
Thought about it.
Duh, who put a scooter here, he yelled. It's very yellow. Also, my dad said if a cop tries to pull me over and give me a ticket, because it only has one light will only ever go on at once on it.
Oh.
And they go, you have a light out, which I don't know how they would ever see that it only has one light out. But if they do, you can just be like, it only runs one light at a time. One's bright and one's not, and I can show him even if he is, and you'll see it. And that's no, I don't think they will. I think they should know that. I think most scooters do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a scooter. It goes 80 kilometers an hour, so I can go anywhere in the city. Except I won't, because I'm a baby and I'm scared.
True.
I'm going to try and stick to back roads as much as I can, at least. What else happened? I got... big news. I don't know if you've heard, but you might have heard. But I quit Domino's.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I quit yesterday.
Huh.
A different job came up, which I'm not entitled to talk about yet. But maybe in time I can.
Huh.
But I have a different job. And I'm not quitting for like a month.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a while. That'd be dickish of me to quit right away. But yeah, so that's new. I wasn't sure if you knew about it. So
No.
it's like, and you just were like being coy.
Nobody told me shit.
Yeah, well, I think I told Natasha. Well, I technically told Wahid first, but Natasha was awake when I told her. So, I mostly did that so that Natasha wouldn't get me out of it.
Yeah.
I was like, if I make it real with Wahid, then yeah. It pays less than my job, but it's not so much about that.
Right.
But, anywho, what else was new?
What is it like?
It's another kitchen job, but there's more to it than that.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Cool.
But it's not pizza.
Right. Pizza fucking sucks.
Well, I don't even mind making pizza. I don't mind making food, but I hate slapping dough.
Why?
That's the only thing I don't like. Because everything else is easy. Topping pizzas is easy.
I like slapping dough.
I don't like slapping dough. It's the most consuming. We always have shit dough. Like, if you have perfect dough, slapping dough's great.
Sure.
But you get good dough about 20% of the time, and then it's just like shitty, hard to pull dough.
Yeah. Or super proof.
Or the dough sticks to your fingers. Oh, right. I forgot that's something we have to do. What else is new? I know there's more than that. And there's also stuff, because remember, the last podcast didn't go through.
Right.
So there's a bunch of
I
shit.
don't know how you fucked that up, but...
I don't know either. I think I might have deleted the wrong file at one time or another. And then, I don't know. Who knows?
Sucked anyways.
So yesterday, we had our Smash tournament. That also happened.
Yeah.
And I finally... This is actually better, because now I can talk about the divisions, because we actually have divisions. Dylan's in the Challengers, even though he doesn't want to play.
Yep.
But it makes more sense for him to play now. But he's like one of the 3 people that aren't in the Elite Four that actually won matches. But the Challengers are all very beatable. Like, it's you, Phil...
And Kent.
No.
Ooh, Kurt?
No. Kurt's Elite Four. Who the fuck's the third one?
I could just look it
It's
up.
right there, the paper that I have wrote down on. You, Phil, Dustin.
Oh, yeah.
Which is funny to me, because you and Dustin were, like, planning on not just doing shit the whole time.
Yeah.
And we had our first league night last night, and Cliffy got really mad. Like, worse mad than...
Yeah, that's what Dave was saying. Cliffy and...
Kurt didn't get that mad. Kurt just walks out of rooms every now and then. Like, it wasn't that... Davey thought he was getting a lot madder than he actually was. I'm like, no, it's just Kurt. Cliffy got way madder about something way less. So, we didn't have enough matches. So, Kent really wanted a grudge match against Cliffy. And I said, well, okay, if whoever wins Kurt and Davey's match can choose if they have a grudge match. And then Davey said yes. And then Cliffy lost that match. Or lost one. Didn't even lose the match. He got 2 stocks down, and they started jumping off the edge. And then he just kept doing it for every match. And he just walked away, and I'm like,
what?
Okay.
Wait, I'm confused.
So, there's division matches, and they're both rookie.
Right.
So the winner of the rookie match got to be the top of rookie.
Okay.
So we just kept Cliffy at the top of rookie, because it was like, all right, whatever. At the end, it's just like he doesn't understand being the top of rookie literally means nothing. Anyways,
Who was jumping off?
Cliffy kept
Why?
jumping off the edge because he died twice. And he's like, "Oh, the match should even happened. Davey fucked me."
Oh,
I'm like, okay.
whatever.
I need to fill an hour, Cliffy.
Hmm.
I will admit it was bullshit. Davey, we did the bombs away, and Davey kept getting good characters for
What's
random.
bombs away?
It's like all random stuff, and bombs are falling from the sky and stuff.
Okay.
But Davey kept getting fucking good picks,
Hmm.
and it's like, oh, that's cool. Kurt got a good pick too. He got Marth, but Kurt has no idea how to play Marth. But Davey
Right.
got characters he can somewhat play. Like he got fucking Ness, and he
Uh-huh.
used to play Ness all the fucking time. And then Kurt had some hard character to play. Cliffy had Olimar, and Kent, I can't remember who Kent had, but they're all like way harder characters to play, and none of them ever had touched them before. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's funny. Oh yeah, there's the new person, Fang.
Nice.
I thought Fang was Whitney because they look very similar. And Chief's just singing for him. I have this fanfic where Fang and Chief are gay together.
Oh.
'Cause they're neighbors, kind of.
Fang looked like a girl.
What?
Fang looked like a girl.
Yeah, no. It's a boy.
Huh.
Whitney's the one that looks also like Fang, but is a girl. But yeah, so Fang and Chief are canonically they're boyfriends.
Okay.
Even they're Fang, turn around.
Okay, yeah.
Well, how does that tell you it's a guy? Oh yeah, that's a guy's ass.
Yeah.
Even though the
He's
girls,
not wearing pants.
none of them wear pants.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you really need to do this, Chief, right now? Do you gotta block the road so you can sing your song? But yeah, but you know, drama. It's a fighting game. Drama's gonna ensue.
Yeah. Too much drama.
Drama. Too much drama. But that's the thing. It's like, if Kurt wants to get better, he has to practice more. I told him he should just invite Skylar over one day and practice with Skylar.
Yeah.
And they could eventually learn to get better. But I also talked to Dave, because Dave's like, yeah, I wasn't really trying when I played against Skylar. I'm like, I was watching that match. You were trying. You could say that you picked Greninja on purpose to not try, but if you weren't trying, you would have been drinking. Like, there's no reason you didn't drink at the party. Kurt was drinking and stuff, so
Yeah.
I was like, maybe the Greninja pick was on purpose, and you knew you were probably going to lose, but I watched that match. He's like, yeah, but I suicided. Okay, I suicide all the time when I'm trying. Suiciding does not mean you didn't try.
I suicide every time I play Wolf.
Yeah, same. I actually suicide almost every time, too. Do you like her? No, you ask me this every time. I don't like Meringue, Jesse.
She's alright.
So would you
No.
like me to set you up with her?
No.
You could eat her nose.
No. Gross.
Strawberry.
Actually, I heard that crushed up rhino horn
Tastes like
in
strawberry?
in a drink makes you have the big pee-pee.
That's fake. That's fake news.
Yeah?
But that's strawberry.
You tried
So
it?
just eat a strawberry.
And then you get the big pee-pee?
No, you just get strawberries in your mouth.
Then I'm not fucking interested.
You don't like strawberries?
No.
Really?
No, I like strawberries.
I was gonna start an argument over this. I actually don't think there's a fruit I don't like. There's some fruits I don't like very much.
Grapefruit.
Yeah, I like grapefruit a lot. I like all those sour, bitter fruits. Grapefruit's great, especially like in alcohol.
Would you eat straight up cranberries?
I don't know. I'd have to try. I don't think I think I could. I just don't think I would like to. It's like
Uh,
I don't like watermelon.
For grapefruit, don't get me wrong, I love grapefruit flavored shit, but I would never eat a grapefruit straight up.
I do. I like.
You're sick.
I tend to put a little bit of sugar on top of it though. Not enough to ruin it, because it just calms down the bitterness a bit. But I think now I would even eat it with the bitterness, because I actually like bitter things. Like since I started drinking black coffee and stuff, I've acquired quite a taste for bitter. But there's certain things I just don't. I find overrated, especially like watermelon. I find is like the most overrated fruit.
I love watermelon.
Yeah, because you're overrated.
True.
You like overrated things. You're like, oh, Dark Souls 7 is the best one, even though a lot of people say it's overrated. Mm-hmm. Oh, fucking look at this boy.
Wow. What a fucking swag.
He's gonna come fuck your wife.
Yeah.
He's coming over there to fuck Meringue. Come on, move towards Meringue. Move towards her. Oh, he's looking. Oh, he's even
Got you in
waving.
my sights.
Oh, yeah, baby. He's like looking in the corner of his eyes, seeing that he's following her. He's like, I see you, girl. I like a lot of fruit, though. I can't think of any off the top of my head that I like actually don't like. But there's vegetables I don't like.
I don't like cantaloupe.
See, I like cantaloupe, but it's like watermelon to me. I won't go out of my way to eat a cantaloupe. But if somebody had cantaloupe, I want to be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think cantaloupe's gross. Like, as black olives, I think are gross.
True.
And even vegetables, I think I like most vegetables. I think the only ones I don't like are like olives.
Water chestnuts.
I've not had those, so I can't say.
They're not great.
Yeah, but I have a more range of flavors than you.
Sure.
Well, I have a higher like of flavors than you, I should say, because you are more picky than
I
me.
want a nice rug.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you meant in Animal Crossing. I need to get a nice rug in Animal Crossing. All my rugs look... I hate Sahara. She's the worst villager to get for me right now. Like, I do want more rugs, but eventually I'll want more rugs, but right now I'm not working on my house, so I hate having her. I'm working on the island still. There's still stuff I need to get done. And yeah, so I hate her. I David hate her. Don't steal that joke, Jesse. That's my joke. And I don't appreciate it when you steal it from me.
Which one was David Hayter? That was Snake?
Solid Snake, yeah. He also plays the Jedi Knight main voice actor in Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic. Or Star Wars: The Old Republic. The MMO one. Yeah. New Final Fantasy patch will not come for at least a month.
Damn.
That's what he says. It could be longer than that.
Yeah.
That's his estimate.
North American Fan Fest was canceled.
Yeah, well,
we all saw it coming.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a little delayed if you ask me. If you ask me.
I don't, but thank you.
If. What do I want from Taco Time later?
I don't know.
What do you get when you go to Taco Time?
Beef soft tacos. Maybe some Mexi fries.
Yeah, I always get Mexi fries.
Yeah.
I like getting the hard tacos if I go tacos. If I want a soft taco, I'll get a burrito kind of idea is more my style. I'm trying to think of how to drive there. I'm thinking go up over by Henderson and then just taking the back roads so I can keep missing as many.
If you could have a billboard with anything on it, what would it be and why?
Your dick. It says mom and it's right outside your mom's house.
I don't think they let you do that.
That's not what the question says. So I asked Kent what he would do for $1 billion yesterday.
Okay.
And I kept adding things, and he kept saying, yeah, but I'll go to what it ended up being. As I started with, would you kill someone? He's like, oh, yeah, Cliffy, right now. Yeah. And Cliffy's like, I understand. I'd be like, I wouldn't even be mad as a ghost. And I'm like, okay, then would you fuck his corpse? Sure.
Jesus.
And I'm like, would you live stream it and your mom has to watch it? Yeah.
For $1 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, would you punch babies while you're doing it in the skull and eat their brains? He's like, yeah.
Huh.
Like, Jesus.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's also where I would draw the line, because like I think I could kill a baby, but I wouldn't want to eat its brains.
I could never.
Look at you with its little face. What if it's an ugly baby?
If we pissed me off, maybe.
How does a baby piss you off? Just shit on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
It'd be loud and, I'm trying to do something.
Like fuck Cliffy's corpse?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was funny. Kent fucking Cliffy's dead corpse while live streaming this to his mom while eating baby brains that he freshly punched in through the skull.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Kent here again. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Fucking Cliffy here. Oh, this is a rough one.
Getting another $1 billion. This is the third time in a row.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know who's paying me. I don't really get the money for this, but keep it up, boys. I'm gonna be the richest man in the world soon enough. I don't know where to get the babies, honestly. I eat about 10 baby brains a day now. It's actually my favorite dinner. It's like monkey brain. Is that a real dish in India?
What?
Monkey brain?
I don't know.
What's your billboard?
It would just say chode.
Oh.
And then I'd probably write Dayton's number on it.
Call for a good time, Jen.
No, it just says chode and then Dayton's number.
Now change it to Grinder.
Oh God.
Put Dayton's number. Get a free trial by calling this number.
All these questions are fucking lame. What is the best compliment you have ever received?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Isaac said I can make communism work. Because he said a lot of the time people are like power hungry and stuff, and that's why it doesn't work. He's like, but I feel like Jesse would actually be able to make communism work because he's like, if I had like the ability for like political structure and stuff, he thinks I can make it work. Not that I can make it work as is, just because I'm not a political leader by any means. But if I gain the ability to be a political leader, which is nice. Huh. Also, Isaac, one time. Isaac always gives me good compliments. Like, they're always accidental. Like, back when we were working out, like, a long, long time ago, before I moved to Calgary, like, when you barely knew me, we were Jordan was talking about if, something about rape came up. And she's like, I was saying something like, if I ever seen somebody raping somebody, I would run up and stop them. And she's like, yeah, well, a lot of people say that, but they usually just walk by. And I was like, no, Jesse would 100%. Jesse would die, even if he didn't know you, trying to save your life. And I was like, oh, damn. Isaac listens. Huh. Oh, look at Dylan meditating.
Those are a lot better compliments than what I was going to say.
But somebody said I didn't look that fat once.
Allie once called me a meme lord. And I was like, thanks.
Yeah, you know, it's better when somebody else calls you it and you don't just make fucking stupid memes that call you. I hate those. Are the worst. I've unadded people for those memes because they're not funny. It's you're not a meme lord. First off, you stole that picture from somebody.
True.
And then you posted a thing saying you're a meme lord when no one actually calls you a meme lord.
To be fair, I don't make memes. I just send them to everybody.
You also don't post things that call you memes.
True.
Have you never shared a meme that said, hey, what are you doing? The people have called me, or what's a meme lord? It's a title that the people of the internet have given me. No one's ever given it to you. They're not funny memes. I don't even understand those memes. Yeah. Those are the worst memes.
What would you pick for a last meal?
Last meal. Oh, last meal.
Meal.
I don't know. I've always thought about that, and it's hard, because it's like, part of that's like, what do I, like, it's different days, I feel like different foods, you know?
True.
So I'd probably say something with turkey, like a Thanksgiving style dinner. Because I really like the potatoes, turkey, roast maybe.
Yeah.
Get some extra meats in there. Not just turkey. Brussels sprouts. I made a really good Brussels sprout meal. I put a sauteed red onion. I need to go buy some groceries. Maybe I'll pick up some groceries while I'm over there too. Because I can fit some stuff in the bike. Some stuff, not all stuff.
Yeah. I just put it on your handlebars.
Flies off. My Jessaroo. I only can fit like one or two things, but you can pick up a thing or two, you know?
What do you think of garden gnomes?
Me and Colton used to go over to the... So Colton had this neighbor that had garden gnomes, and me and him used to, like, as teenagers at night, would go out and take his garden gnomes and smash them against the street.
That's fucked up.
Me and Dave... Not Davey, Duke's, my old roommate, you never met him, me and Duke and Dave used to live together. Used to go out and we'd get drunk at home playing Gauntlet on his Nintendo.
Nice.
And then we would go out and take garden gnomes and bring them home, and we had like a collection of them. What the fuck?
Where do you find all these garden gnomes?
They're all over the place, just look. Huh. Dylan's gonna start looking and be like...
Well, there is this house by my house that has like this lion statue. I've been thinking about taking that for like the longest time. I feel like it's too big.
There's those ones over by Henderson too. There's those two lion statues. It looks really cool.
Those are big.
Yeah, no, you couldn't take those.
Yeah, the other one's probably like.
Oh, we also took a giant rock one time. We were it was at Henderson Lake. We were walking and drinking at Henderson Lake, and there's just this big rock, and Dave's like, takes it. Let's take it. Huh. Like, okay, and he carried this giant rock all the way back to our house. Granted, we lived around here, so it wasn't actually that far, but still, it's a big rock to just carry.
Huh.
I thought it was funny. I was just like, okay, just taking a rock. That's cool.
That kind of a little bit off topic, but kind of on the same branch. A friend showed me a picture of her brother, like, took an ATM one time. It was, like, broken or something, like, so it was not in use. But he took the entire ATM and brought it into his house.
Apparently, this is the leaked Hercules cast with Danny DeVito still as Phil.
Yeah, that sounds fake.
Simon Pegg is Pain. That would be pretty good. Nick Frost is Panic, also good.
Nah, this isn't real. This is like a dream team thing.
Yeah. Carol Kane as Latch. Who would be in this? What's the main love interest name?
Megara.
Calypsy. Clotho. Oh, she's up here. Who's Jodie Comer? I don't even know who Noah Clinto is either.
Noah Centineo is from...
I don't know if I like Jeff Goldblum as Hades.
No, it's got to be
Yeah, I feel like you need the
James
same...
Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super fake, though. If you were given an elephant and you can't give it away or sell it, what would you do?
Get ivory.
Fair.
This is no way I could fucking afford an elephant.
No. You're given an elephant.
Yes. You still need to feed it.
True.
You probably buy an elephant for cheaper than how much it would cost to feed monthly. Like, elephants are fucking not cheap to keep alive. Unless it's like, if it's a baby elephant, like a dwarf elephant that they got, that I would love. Because, especially, have you ever seen baby elephants?
Yeah.
Because their ears are the same size their whole life. So that's so fucking cute.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
I think normal elephants are pretty cute too, honestly. I like elephants. But, I wouldn't want to kill an elephant, but if I can't get rid of it...
Do you think elephant meat tastes good?
I doubt it. It's probably all fat.
Yeah.
You'd have to ask somebody. Ask an ivory. Like, I'm not saying I'm okay with killing animals, but I can't afford an elephant.
Right.
It's gonna die one way or another. By me dying or it dying. So I might as well make some money off of it, right? What are you gonna... What's your elephant answer? I like yours, so I'm gonna copy it.
Huh?
What was your elephant answer?
Eat it.
I feel like mine's a better answer.
Yeah. I probably couldn't keep that much meat cold. I'd need to buy, like, a lot more freezers.
Yeah, no, there's no way you could eat... You could go feed a hungry country, I guess. But again...
I could donate the meat to the homeless shelter. Like, hey, man, I got, like, a lot of
I
elephant
have, like,
meat.
8 of my carloads worth of elephant
Yeah.
meat.
Don't ask me where I got it from.
Was it that elephant you got for free that you weren't allowed to sell?
No.
Or give away? Yeah. If you had a shipwrecked desert island... What's that even mean?
If you had to be shipwrecked on a desert island...
Fang looks like such a woman.
True.
Not that there's anything wrong with
Very
her, but
pretty.
he's way prettier than you.
But all your human needs, such as food and water, were taken care of. What 2 items would you want to have with you?
A boat and a map. Now that I have immortality.
True. Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
I think I'm more of a gatherer.
Yeah, me too.
Mostly because I do like meat, but it's so much easier just to gather, and it's so much more replenishable. And like hunting, it requires like in the hunting gathering times, hunting requires more like knowing what to kill and stuff and not to kill. Where gardening just involves you gardening.
Yeah.
Which is easy. Not easy. There's actually a lot of hard work going towards gardening too. And hunting, you could argue, is easy once you get how to do it. It's probably even easier. Unless you're hunting something that's hard to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Like the wild Dylan of Marmaduke.
Yeah, you can die that way.
Are you a gatherer or hunter?
Oh, easily gatherer. I don't have any aggression whatsoever.
Me and Colton and someone else used to go in the coulees and try to hunt deer. It didn't work. You know why?
Because there's no deer on the coulees.
No, there was. We even got really close to one. We even hit one. But guess what we used as weapons?
Rocks.
That would have been way better than what we used.
Fishing rods.
Nope. Would have been way better too.
Nets.
Plastic boomerangs. And we seen a deer, and I threw a boomerang at its head. It ran away. And I was like, how come my boomerang didn't come back?
Oh boy.
One time, did I tell you about the Disneyland trip?
No.
It was at Christmas time, so it was like packed, and they always had the parades. Have you ever been to Disneyland?
Never.
Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be spoilers then for you. They
Okay.
had parades. One time they stopped the parades because they had heavy winds, and it was like
Oh my god.
I was like, fucking, they do this drunk with a tornado in the Lethbridge.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we had a parade, and my mom's like, okay, Justin, hold my hand so you're okay. He's like, no, Mom, I'm not a baby. So they didn't hold the hand. Immediately got lost. We like find him like an hour later, just crying at the center where like the Walt Disney's holding Mickey's hand or whatever it is. He's just crying like, "Why did you not let me hold your hand?"
Fucking kids, man. How old were you guys?
I was 14, so he was like 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. It was funny though. I like Disneyland. Oh, that's a Dylan face though. Oh, he's going back to normal.
What was the last gift you gave someone?
Animal Crossing to Natasha.
Animal Crossing to my brother. Ain't that some shit?
So Natasha's like my brother.
Yeah, sure. Oh, if you were an
We
animal.
already asked that.
Really?
Yeah, we asked that like 3 podcasts, remember? And I said, I would like to be this kind of animal. People say I'm this kind of animal. And then you said fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's fucking...
They better keep Danny DeVito as Phil, though. I won't watch the movie if they don't have Danny DeVito. He literally is perfect for Phil, as is.
What is the sexiest name?
I really like Naomi.
Me too. That's a good one.
Candace is good.
Mm-mm.
No, because it can be Candy.
No.
It's a good bimbo
That's
name.
like a shitty stripper name.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. Fuck you. What's the least
Actually,
sexy
Sapphire's a good...
Sapphire's good.
Yeah, if we're going to go for shitty stripper names, I actually really like
Yeah.
Sapphire. I don't like Champagne.
Ugh.
It's a dumb name.
Yeah. What is the least sexy name?
Hilda.
Hilda's not bad.
I cannot imagine a woman named Hilda that isn't over 80 pounds. That's not heavy.
Anybody... It's a common name in, like, Scandinavia.
Yeah, and I bet you they're all over 300 pounds in Scandinavia.
I would say Edna.
What about Ursula? Yours is the exact same name, except with Ed instead of Id. Hild.
Edna. That's
Hilda, Edna. It's like almost the same name.
Whatever.
Ursula.
Or,
anything with law at the end.
Constance.
I think Constance is fine. Kathy, but not Catherine.
Yeah, Kathy's not good.
I find when people
It's
are
an
named...
old lady name.
I find when people go by Kathy, you've made a choice that wasn't a good one.
Yeah.
But Catherine's
Well, my great aunt's name is Kathy.
and she's a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
She once... I was like 6, maybe. She lives in America. But I was with Tommy at her house for some fucking reason. And we were so fucking bored. So we were trying to find something to do. And she was like, if you kids don't fucking sit on the couch, I'm going to beat you till you're bloody.
Let's go back in time and kill her too.
Yeah.
She
never actually hit us, but she was fucking scary.
She thought about it.
She's nice now, but
Well, yeah, because she's dying. And
old.
she's like,
Yeah.
she's
She's got an oxygen tank.
I gotta make
Actually,
up
she had one then too. I don't know why she's still alive.
oxygen tanks.
Yeah.
That's why.
What was I gonna say? Fucking Shonda's daughter
Yeah.
is a stupid fucking name.
What's that?
Her name is
Asterd.
Esther,
Oh, that is dumb too. You can might as well just named it Ether.
right? And like, I'm trying to convince Andrew to give her a Korean name because that would be so much better than fucking Esther.
Yeah, that's funny. Good Korean names. Shonda's a stupid name too.
Yeah.
I fucking just had one and I lost it. And it's all your fault. You fuck. Evelyn's a good name.
Yeah, I like Evelyn.
Yeah.
My favorite name is Autumn.
Winter is nice too.
I met a Winter at a rave, and she was a stone cold bitch.
Yeah.
She was not having a good time, and I was really high.
Summer's also good. The only season that's not a good name is spring.
Yeah, spring doesn't make sense.
It'd be a good middle name.
No.
Yeah, like think of Jesse.
Jesse Springkerber.
I was thinking of a different last name. It doesn't work with my last name, but then you could make it with certain last names that work because it's a middle name is as good as the rest of the name. You know.
My mom knows a couple who named their daughter Midnight. You want to know what her last name is?
What?
Toker. Yeah.
I like Midnight. That's actually kind of clever.
Midnight's all right, but Midnight Toker.
Yeah.
Of a midnight.
I really like
Toker.
Valentine as a name still,
Valentine's pretty good.
but everyone's like, you can't
I
name
like
it.
Christmas as well.
I don't like that. It'd be weird. Merry Christmas. How'd you know my name?
You want to marry me? You fucking weirdo.
Ah,
I'm 6 years old.
ah. That's how they yell because they're your child. Oh, there was something with the name I was trying to think of, and you fucked me.
What's invisible but you wish people could see?
Oh, that's a weird question.
Yeah.
There's like 3 invisible things in the world.
Like what are they?
Air.
Yeah, I kind of wish Air was like anime where it's like got some shit in it and sometimes it's
I
real.
wish that people, if I wish anything was like anime, it was hair color.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I wish that people had all these crazy hair colors.
And that it didn't look stupid. Because you can dye your hair different colors, but sometimes it just looks stupid.
Yeah, but that's just sometimes some people don't work well with certain hair colors, you know?
Right, fair.
Like, I think blue hair fits me.
You're right. I
Um,
pretty much only know you with blue hair and brown and blonde, I guess, when it fades.
yeah, the brownish blonded thing, it does when it's faded. Yeah, I like blue hair. I wish I was born with blue hair, and
I wish I had jet black hair.
you're too pale for jet black. It'll just make you look real
Actually,
pale.
I'm super tan right now. You
No,
probably
but your
can't see
face.
with this lighting.
Your face, though. No, I
It's
can
also
see.
super tan.
No, but anyways, you look paler. What it does is it makes you look paler. When I'm
Right.
going for a pale look, I have black hair. That's what gives you that pale aesthetic that you really want to get. That's why Natasha looks more pale than she actually is. So when she has black hair, I guess she doesn't have black hair right now, but
No.
she usually has black hair. But you know what I mean, Dylan.
Did you ever see the pictures of when I was blonde?
No. All you ever do is show me the picture where you're a muscle-bound jock, and you're like, oh, look at me when I was a muscle-bound jock.
Good times. Still am.
Oh, I want to play Predator Hunting Grounds.
Oh, yeah.
It
It's
looks
like a 1v5, right?
1v4.
Oh,
It's exactly like Dead by Daylight, except you can kill the monster.
Oh.
And also instead of generators, each map has missions you do,
Oh.
and you have to like go do the mission. And so you can either win as the humans, you can either win by killing the predator, which is really fucking hard to do, or by doing the missions and getting to the end. But you also have to watch out for the predator still.
Right.
But the reason I want to play it is because they put DLC in as you can play as Dutch, Predator 1.
Oh, nice.
And I was watching Matt from Super Best Friends. He did a video with Maximilian and stuff, and they all played Dutch. It was so funny. It's like they're like going down the thing. He's like, "No, you put me in the meat grinder. No, you put me in the meat grinder." And then one of their friends had like this really funny fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger impression because he did the impression, and then he would always laugh after everything, and the laugh he did was so fucking funny because he'd be like, "Ellie, you gonna get to the chopper?"
Yeah, I love the Predators. They're cool as fuck, so I think that would be fun.
Yeah, and you can customize them too.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I might try it out.
Yeah.
I want to see if my PC can run it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's
Is it only for PC?
PC or PS4,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not sure if it's cross compatible.
Probably not.
And my PS4, I don't want to play it on
Yeah.
because it's shitty, eh?
True. What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
Have you ever been to a cistern? I guess it's not weird. That's bad. The question was weird.
Yeah, like
I don't
you
know.
smelled it and you're like, what the fuck?
I don't really know.
I know the smell, but I can't remember what it's from or what it smelled like.
I have a weird story about smell. The smell of mothballs reminds me of Ocarina of Time.
Why?
Because the first time I ever played Ocarina of Time was at Isaac's house. And his house always smelled like mothballs.
Huh. My auntie's car always smelled so fucking weird. Like, I can only describe it as spicy, but, like, not a good spice. Like, it's so strange. Like, it smelled like it kind of hurt your nose, but it wasn't any identifiable smell.
I always, whenever I go anywhere with an Indian person, it always smells like curry.
Yeah.
It's not really a weird smell, it's just a fact of
Yeah.
life. Like, it's not even not racist. Like, it's a little racist, but, like...
It's a strong enough smell, And they probably cook it often enough that it sticks to the clothes and stuff.
Well, no, it's just that they're I lived in an apartment, not the first apartment I lived in, but I lived in an apartment later on, and it always smelled like curry in the hallways, and there was like 3 or 4 Indian people living there.
Yeah.
But
There were a few, not Indian people, but they were from Nepal, and they always smelled like curry.
well, they might make curry. Curry's
like,
not just an Indian dish,
Right.
It's an Asian dish.
But like when they passed you in the hall, it was so strong that you just smelled curry, and everyone's like, wow.
I remember I used to. Did you ever go to Movie Mill back when they still had like the free seasoning you put on yourself?
Oh, yeah.
I fucked up the barbecue so much. I remember Zach one time. He's like, "Wait, how do you make your popcorn?" And I was just like, fucking it up, shake it up a bit, and then he's like, "Can I try some of that?" It's like, "Is it good?" And he's like, "How do you eat this? You get through it."
Oh, I don't enjoy it.
No, I loved it. It was so good. But like it was hard to eat because there's just so much that you just breathe it in and then get into your mouth.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Oh, fucking dirty bitch. Look at her. Dylan, what'd you give her? What'd you give Marmalade or whatever her name is? Meringue.
Oh, she's got ticks.
She's got fleas, they're not ticks.
Whatever.
Ticks different, Dylan. Ticks
Yeah? What's the difference?
What's the difference between a tick and a flea?
Yeah.
Fleas make you itch, ticks kill you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You get Lyme disease if you have a tick.
Oh.
Which can kill you. And also, fleas move around and jump. Ticks just, like, inject themselves and stab into you.
What's the most ridiculous fact you know? Ticks can kill you.
It's not ridiculous. Watch House.
Yeah.
You ever watch House? And he grabs the pussy, grabs her by the puss, and takes out the tick. Never?
Why did she have a tick in her pussy?
Because she was fucking a tree or something.
Okay.
Some stupid fucking reason.
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Shitting.
Yeah.
You can't look cool
You
shitting.
can't look cool shitting. Yeah.
But it is funny watching someone shit.
No.
Yeah, like if you would take a poop and I filmed it and live stream, everyone would be like, haha, Dylan pooping. Stupid boy.
Okay. In 40 years, what do you think will be nostalgic for people now?
Breath of the Wild.
Really? You think people are gonna be on its dick like people with Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, for sure. I'm on his dick more than I am for Ocarina of Time.
Huh. Fair
But
enough.
I don't really get nostalgic that much. Breath of the Wild's just a good game.
Yeah.
Not that Ocarina of Time's bad, but
Right.
its controls make me angry. They make me angry, Dylan. I'll kill you.
What part of a kid's movie completely scarred you?
Fucking Land Before Time. Not Land Before Time. The Never-Ending Story when that horse dies.
Really?
Yeah,
In the
that's-
swamp?
Yeah, it's so loud and graphic for no fuck. And also then there's that wolf like growling in the background while it's dying, and it's like, what the fuck is this? I watched Terminator 2 and Jaws, and it's not as fucking creepy as this shit.
That kind of reminds me of I
Should say scarred me for life, but nothing scarred me for life. But like that was really like in my mind. I remember it.
Yeah.
And
It's a very distinct memory.
Yeah, well, it's so fucking. It definitely scarred me as a kid for a little bit. I didn't want to watch that movie ever again, and I don't think I have since.
For me, it would probably be so Tommy, as a kid, really liked horror movies, and I did not. I didn't watch any of them. I didn't even like Halloween season when horror movie trailers would be on TV. I'd immediately just fucking close my eyes and shut my ears. But Tommy was obsessed with them, and he would talk to me all the time about it, and I'm like, it's like a morbid curiosity. Like I would keep listening to him, and then I would get scared and wouldn't be able to sleep that night.
That's not fair because you said children's movie.
Yeah, you're right.
But I have a similar story that's weird like that. It's called like Unsolved Mysteries. It was like a TV show. We can probably look it up. It was like a show that talked about unsolved mysteries and stuff. And it was actually a really cool show, and it wasn't a scary show, but the fucking oopsie, mysteries. I want to see if I can get the trailer.
The fucking Goosebumps intro theme.
Oh, I love
scared
that
the
song.
fuck
It
out
didn't
of
scare
as a
me.
kid.
I like that. Let's see. If
Dun,
this,
dun, 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 no.
let me hear this. See if it's right. Okay, now
What the fuck is that?
that sounds. I guess
He's
it's actually,
old and gross.
wow, rude. First off.
Yeah.
You may be able to help solve the mystery.
Yeah, this is it.
Nice.
Like it's not that scary, but it
It's
whenever.
like cool 90s.
Well, the reason it scared me, was because I used to have this thing that was like an it was an overactive imagination, and I don't know why it happened, but I opened my closet while that was playing one time, and I seen an alien, like a gray-headed alien, chained to my closet. And it was like, like as soon as I opened my closet, it was like literally the scariest thing that's ever happened in my life. And I fell into the corner and was just crying. And I couldn't move. And I was so scared. My dad came in and I was just screaming and like pointing because I could still see it. And it was like this. My dad's like, there's nothing in there. And I could still see it. And like, I had to go and get a bunch of stuff because of that. Because it was like a big deal. But nothing was helping it. And it was like,
Wow.
like one of the most frightening things that's ever happened in my life.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I actually have a few stories like that with the active
That's
imagination.
why you're so scared of gray aliens.
Well, I was scared of them before that. That was just the first real
Even
thing.
as an adult, though, that just stuck
Well,
with
it's because I've never had another moment to ever encounter it like that. If that happened again, I would do it differently, or at least try to.
Right.
I also hate the X-Files intro because the first episode of X-Files I ever watched was with gray aliens.
Yeah.
So that didn't help it. Also, it shows aliens in the intro.
Yeah.
But the music is so fucking creepy too. That music's actually creepy though, unlike that one. Like
it's
listening back
supposed
to
to be.
Unsolved Mystery just triggers that memory now,
Right.
which is still very vivid. And just like that would scare anyone, gray alien or anything. It could have been literally anything in that closet.
Could have been a human.
Well, if it's my brother or something, he'd startle me, but like I wouldn't fall into the corner crying.
Yeah.
There's also another time that was really creepy, but this one I don't know if it was way creepier because it was more real. But me and Justin used to be in a bunk bed and I was on the top and he had a nightlight, and this is when I started wanting him to not be in the same room as me because I hated the nightlight because what happened was I was sleeping and I heard something moving around, so I woke up and I look, and in the shadow I didn't want to look at it, but I seen something moving around in the room and I was like, Justin, stop. And he's like, just I could hear him sleeping and I could still see the thing moving around, and it stopped when I said that, and I was like, it was like really fucking creepy.
Shit.
And then this is another thing where I still get this, but it doesn't scare me anymore. Actually, I got over it pretty young, even for when I got over it. But have you ever like been in like pitch darkness and you see like the like pixels of like, I don't know what it is, but like those used to become things, and even to this day, and that's why like I keep my door closed and stuff because I can't sleep. Because if I keep my door closed, I still have fragments of my overactive imagination where like if my door's open or if I don't have music playing, something will trigger.
Yeah.
So like if I don't have music playing, I'll hear stuff at my window and I'll hear like sounds. Like I used to hear spaceships all the time and shit. And when I was a kid, I had to actually be careful. I listened to a lot of country music because country music doesn't ever. I liked rock music, but rock music had like Marilyn Manson and stuff, and like Sweet Dreams would trigger really bad stuff. Because it's like that, like that shit's creepy to me. I like the song now and it doesn't do anything, but as a kid it was no good.
When I was a kid, the Bird and the Worm music video, my brother and my cousin were super into the Used.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, now Damien listens to country music and Tyler listens to rap music.
Yeah.
But yeah, super into the Used, and they would play the Bird and the Worm on YouTube on the computer, and I'd watch it, and it's terrifying. Like it had like the Jacob's Ladder fucking quick moving shit, and looking through like a peephole, and there's creepy shit happening. And...
I was a teenager by the time the Used came out.
Oh fuck! That would, I actually cried.
Yeah. There was also the time in school with the shadows, where I was walking and then I started seeing all these shadows walking beside me and stuff, and then I kept walking, and
you're like Ichigo.
I doubt it. And they all started stopping, and like you couldn't tell they were looking at you because they're shadows,
Right.
but they were like, it just felt like they were looking at me. So then I was like, started walking away, and then they started cornering me, And then when I was cornered, they all like ran at me at once, and I just like fucking freaked out too.
Huh.
I had a lot of panic attacks and freakouts in school.
No doubt. God damn. I don't know how you're sane.
Some people would argue I'm not.
Fair.
Plus, I've had a lot of other stuff happen to me. So.
Yeah. Huh.
But maybe that's for episode 100 of the really bad thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
But that's a darker story.
If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Tiffany, she helps people to fuck your butt.
Okay. Where is the strangest place you've urinated or defecated?
I don't really think you can urinate anywhere weird. I've never... I guess off my balcony when I lived in the apartment.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, it was like... It's not that weird, but it's weird-ish. I've never peed in a sink or anything, so...
Yeah, me neither.
I was almost going to pee in a cup or a sink one time because I really had to go. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm checking to make sure the bathrooms... Because we had Eli's fucking friend. And actually, you do it too. People shutting the bathroom door pisses me off because I get anxious and I won't check the door.
Oh.
Because I hate knocking and then they're like,
Yeah.
oh, occupy.
I hate
I don't
it
know
too.
why. It's not even that big of a deal.
I hate it too, but I do the exact same thing that I hate.
You are the problem.
Yeah. Goddamn. Have you ever pooped anywhere weird?
No. I will not poop anywhere but in the toilet.
Me too. I won't even shit in the woods.
No. My old boss, Christina, won't shit unless it's in her home toilet.
Really?
Or a toilet she's comfortable with.
Actually, I'm kind of the same. I used to not be able to poop in public toilets. Because, like, there's the under and the over.
Yeah.
And fuck. Yeah. I remember when I played football in the summer games in 2012. And we had to stay at Chinook, my high school.
Yeah.
And like sleep over there. I eventually had a class in the room that we slept in, which was fun. But yeah, I tried to convince one of the coaches to like let me go home, like let my mom pick me up because I wasn't allowed for some reason. I'm like, I live in this city. Why can't my mom just drive me to fucking the stadium? But whatever. So I told one of the coaches that I had a phobia of pooping in public toilets. And he was like, do you need to like go to the doctor or something? Like you should really get that checked out and get some fucking medication or something. And in my head, I'm like, what are you, stupid? I'm not gonna go to a doctor because I can't poop at public toilets. Just let me go home, you fuck. So he was like, oh, well actually, my friend lives in Lethbridge, in kind of where by Colton lives.
Yeah. On the west side?
Yeah, that's where Chinook is.
Oh, right. It's the school Emily works at, right?
Yeah. Well, she works at the library, but
Still school.
it's not a part of the school. It's a public library.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But it's connected
It's
to schools.
attached to two schools.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so he drove me to his friend's house because apparently he had the key to his house, so I went in the stranger's house and shit. It was still uncomfortable because I didn't know these people, but at the very least there was no over or under, like it was a regular-ass bathroom.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was awful. And he was like, feel 10 pounds lighter? And I'm like, haha, yeah. Eventually I did end up pooping in the school bathroom and everyone clapped.
Did you? I think that would have been worse, honestly.
Yeah. Well, nobody followed me because I told them, like, please don't come into this bathroom. And they were like, all right. And then I go back to the classroom and everyone's like, yeah.
You're like, I didn't poop.
Fuck you. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Sorry, guys. I'm weak.
I'm weak. I'm like France.
What's the best inside joke you've ever been a part of?
We have a few. I have a lot of inside jokes, honestly.
Yeah. Like the Pikmin dealership.
I really like moviechannel.net.
Yeah, me too.
And I really like, was it 'cause I was bad? That's not me and you, that's me and Natasha, but I still like it.
Yeah.
There's another one. I think there's a few. Me and Natasha made quite a few inside jokes with the Doki Doki.
Oh, yeah.
And me and you have like a lot too. Like big Greg Gunnins.
Yeah.
I always say 30 or 40 boars might just come in on us. 30, 40 of them will come in at you. 10,
3 to 5 minutes?
like, it's such
My
weird.
kids are playing in the yard. What are you going to do?
Put him in the house, you got 3 to 5 minutes.
That just randomly reminded me of something Davood says all the time. Like, because he doesn't have like 100% grasp on English. So if he wants to say, what do you think about this? He says, what do you be thinking about that, huh? And then he'll, like, if he's trying to make a point, like, so what do you be thinking about that? And he'll just look at you really intense. He's like, huh? And I'm like, I know what you're trying to say, but it's weird.
I just get physical with Davood.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets in my face, I start hugging him.
Good call. He doesn't know what to do.
No, he does. He just hugs back. It's just, he gets friendlier.
Usually, because, like, he says fuck you a lot. I'm like, you want to fuck me? And they're like, no, I don't want to fuck you.
That would work, too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Davood reminds me of a Pakistan version, or is he
Afghanistan?
Afghanistan, sorry. Version of a guy I went to school with named Levi.
He just swore a lot and got...
No, like how he talks and the faces he makes and stuff. He just reminds me of it. I like every time he sees me, Davood just gets happy. Jesse!
Yeah.
Like the time I walked into Oasis and I didn't see him and he came into the store after, what are you guys playing, poker? No.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing a guest has done at your house?
I know there's something here. Dallas and Catherine fucked in my house once, and then
Allie and Dustin fucked in your house once.
Yeah, but they lived there.
No, at the Calgary one.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why we switched. We all switched places. Every one time we'd be sleeping together, and then one other time they'd sleep together, and then I'd sleep together. Not sex-wise.
What?
we had a thing where we rotated my bed with the other bed.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck was I gonna say though? But the time Dallas and Catherine had sex was funny because me and Isaac and Justin Stevens, this other guy you don't know, we did not care. They're like fucking and then we like banging on the walls, moaning. Oh no, it was Colton, me and Isaac, and then we're like, Colton, we need the game. Go into my room and grab it while they're fucking. And then Colton walks in. Hey, how's it going? You guys good? Cool. And then Dallas and him had like a conversation while he was grabbing the game and they were having sex. Yeah. What the fuck? That was also the time when Catherine got so fucking drunk. They like fucked and then she's like putting clothes on. They're like, so are you coming? And she's like, yeah, I just vomits on my floor. I'm like, oh, that's okay. I can clean it up. And I was really drunk too. So then Dallas was like, okay, sees me putting some napkins on. He's like, oh, okay. I think Jesse knows what he's doing. And he like turns away for a second. It looks, I put some more napkins. And he's like, God, just must be soaking it up. Turns away again. Turns again. I have a bottle of bleach and just pouring it like this on top. He's like, he's like, what are you doing?
I could see that.
It worked, kind of. It destroyed the smelliness of the puke.
True.
So it works in that way. There's just a big bleach spot on the floor after. Anyways, I think we should call it here. We're at 53 minutes. This was I think this was a good podcast, honestly. We talked about some weird stories.
There was one thing I wanted to say. Oh, I went on a date.
Oh, yeah. I was
on Thursday.
Davey told me about it, but didn't tell me about it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, tell your story. Because I actually wanted to hear this.
So I matched with this girl on...
I thought you were going to say masturbated.
No. Sunday or Monday last week.
Yeah.
Oh, it had to be Monday. Or maybe it was Tuesday. It doesn't really matter. So it was just like I got a notification from Bumble. And it was like, somebody liked you. Find out if you like them.
From Bumble?
Yeah.
Is that Tinder but with bees?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's like the motif of it.
It's their advertisement. Tinder but with bees.
No, so it's like Tinder, but the girls can only talk first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be better for me, too, because then I don't have to do the pressure of...
Yeah. It is nice.
Anyways.
So, yeah, she messaged me, she's like, hey, how's it going? We chatted up a bit. And then I asked her if she wanted to go for coffee. So we went on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So I picked her up from her
her
house.
about the channel.
No.
You stupid bitch. What's the point of you dating? If not to promote the channel.
True. It was awful, though. I'll just
I
start
figured
the
that
story with that.
From what Davey was saying.
Yeah, so first off, she liked only listens to country music.
Well,
Which
it's all
I-
Lethbridge.
It's no secret I don't like country music.
Yeah.
But we listen to country music the whole time. So we went to Tim Hortons. She also doesn't like Starbucks, which I was like,
Again,
aces, man.
it's
I don't
Lethbridge.
like Starbucks.
You do so like Starbucks. You so like Starbucks coffee.
Yeah.
If I gave you a fucking drink, you'd drink it from Starbucks. You just won't drink the coffee.
I'll drink anything.
Yeah.
Even if it was just coffee.
You probably wouldn't, not if it's black.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Blonde roasts are good. Anyways, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, so we sat at Tim Hortons for an hour, and it was like kind of awkward, but we both acknowledged and talked about the fact that it was awkward, so it was like kind of fine.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm really bad at small talk, so I'm doing my best here, and she's like, hey man, no worries. Like, I don't really know what to talk about either. So I really tried my best, but she was not helping. She didn't ask me any questions.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much just me. Like, I'd ask a question, and then I remember something, I'd tell a story, and I'd, try to crack jokes, but it was just not happening.
Wow.
So I was like, do you want to, like, drive around, listen to music? She was like, sure. So we drove around the city all over for, like, 2 hours. I wasted my entire tank of gas. Or whatever was left. I had, like, half a tank.
Yeah.
But, we were listening to country music. You're sitting on the flowers.
Yeah, it's Cliffy. What do you expect?
Yeah. Right up his ass. And it was boring as fuck. Like, she did not talk at all. Mm-hmm. We got some chicken nuggies from McDonald's. We just kind of...
What kind of sauce did you make?
No sauce.
Oh, okay. No, you can't be with people like that, Dylan. I'm sorry.
I panicked and said no sauce. I personally prefer sweet and sour.
Yeah, literally any sauce is fine.
Yeah.
It's just you need to pick a sauce. I prefer hot mustard or barbecue, depending on my mood.
So we drove around some more. And then we were like on the west side, because she lives on the west side.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm kind of bored. Do you want to like go watch a movie or something? And she was like, sure. So we go to her house, and she had just moved to Lethbridge.
Yeah.
Like this week.
Yeah.
From the Crow's Nest Pass.
Yeah.
And she didn't like rent a room with friends or anything. It's like a house, but she's only renting the room itself.
Yeah. Oh, I forget what those are called, but I know what you're talking about.
So, and nobody else was living there yet. So, and she didn't have anything except for her room set up.
Yeah.
Which was just her bed, her TV, a mini fridge, which was cool, but that came with the room.
Yeah.
And her desk. So we were like, oh, okay, what do we want to watch? And I didn't really have anything in mind. So we turned on Shrek.
Uh-huh.
And I was kind of like sitting on the end of the bed. She sat like on the other side of the bed.
Yeah.
She was like, you can like come up here if you want. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And then, so it was a pretty small bed. It was like bigger than yours. It was probably a twin or a double.
That's a twin.
Okay, then it was a double.
Yeah. I think twins and doubles are the same size.
No, twins are like slightly smaller. Or maybe it was a 3/4.
They're weird. It gets weird before, and then it's like queens and kings are definitely bigger in size. But yeah, anyways.
So it's kind of uncomfortable. Like we're just kind of sitting like this.
Yeah.
And then my phone is blowing up because we weren't supposed to do D&D, and then.
Oh, was it yesterday then?
No.
Oh, because yesterday you had D&D, right?
Yeah, we just randomly did it yesterday. And my phone's blown up because they actually wanted to play, and I was kind of ignoring it because I was on a date.
Yeah. Which is always what happens.
Yeah.
You're doing something that you don't normally do, and then your phone's like, oh, fuck you, eh?
But it was like really awkward because I am not the kind of person to make a move on the without express consent.
I do hints at moves and then see how it works.
Yeah.
Like
I can't unless she puts her hand on my dick. I will
like
not.
Obviously there has to be some sort of thing. Like I won't like say if we sit like this, and if a girl wants something, they tend to sit like this.
Right.
They'll do something like that.
That didn't happen at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, nothing's happening. And then her landlord came by. And she's like a tiny Asian lady. She's like, oh, hello, I did not know you were here. And,
to you or her?
To her.
Oh.
And she didn't see me yet. But she was like, and then she did see me. She was like, oh, oh, hello.
And I found out it's my aunt. It's my ex.
Yeah, the old Asian lady's my ex. So she was like, hey, yeah, I'm here. I just got a friend over. And I'm like, I'm going to go. She's like, yeah, okay. So I left, and she was like, yeah, he's just leaving. And I went home, and I messaged her. And I didn't want to be a dick. I had an awful time, but I was like, hey, I had a good time. Should we do this again? And she was like, oh, and the whole time, whenever she did talk, she would talk about her ex.
Yeah, which is also...
Yeah. And she said from the start, I know it's awful to talk about my ex on the first date, but it was relevant to the conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
And I honestly don't give a shit. But she messaged me, she's like, no, sorry, I don't think so. I've learned that I'm not over my ex, blah, 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 but we can try again later if, once I get over him. And I'm like... oh, hey, no worries. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, because I was thinking of, a way to back out. And then she handily gave it to me. And then I, just put my phone down. And then the phone kind of went weird. I'm like, okay. So I kind of, backed. And then she unmatched with me. And so I'm like, okay. So she had as bad a time as I did.
Yeah, well, it sounded like you guys weren't anywhere. I
Weren't
feel
compatible whatsoever.
you don't have to be so good. I am good at small talk, but if you don't have a lot in common, small talk can only take you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Granted, if I would have probably figured that out in just regular conversation in the first place, anyways. But
I kind of did, but I was like, I didn't want to just back out.
But I was thirsty.
Yeah, well, she wasn't even that good looking. Not that that's all I look for, but
if she would have wanted some sex, would you have given her some sex that day? This is the question that the viewers are wanting to know, including her.
I don't know. Probably, I feel like I would have if she expressly said hey,
if
man,
she
do you want to have sex?
Give me the peen.
Well, in that scenario, I'd be alarmed and I'd push her away.
No, it pushes you down and holds you down. You're like, how are you so strong?
But she also did say at the very start that she doesn't have sex on the first date.
Yeah, that's easy to fix.
Right.
Everyone says that.
I don't know. She just wasn't really my type anyways. So.
Well, and also almost every girl will say they don't have sex on the first date
right.
to not sound like a slut, because especially in Lethbridge.
Not that I care.
No. But most girls think guys care about that.
And most guys do.
Yes.
Which is...
well, and then also if that's just what they're there for, too. Yeah. So a lot of girls will say that. And there's nothing wrong with having sex on the first date, but I get it.
Yeah.
That's our little bit. Anyways, I think that's definitely where we should end this.
Yeah.
This is a bit... you know what? We didn't do a Panic Cast for 2 weeks, and we got a nice long one with fun stories, fun events,
yeah,
a surprise or two.
Yeah.
Dylan was tearing up in many moments of it.
Yeah.
That guy came in here and started shooting people.
Yeah.
Right there, that guy. Bye.
Later.
Dylan likes to eat cookies on his cake.
I bought 2 cakes yesterday.
Cheese?
What?
Cheese?
Cakes.
Yeah, cheesecakes?
Oh, no, I thought about it. I really like cheesecake, but I just bought this Oreo bar cake, which was super good.